Mario? Is that you? Mario?
Yes.
I'm glad that you're home early.
How is Tita?
Don't wake her up, Mario. She's tired and she cried for the whole day.
Has she been eating well?
She wouldn't eat even a mouthful of lugang. But I'll buy her some biscuits. Maybe she'll eat them. I'll take some of the money.
Gloria, can't you wait a minute?
Hey, what's the matter? Why are you still so touchy?
Who wouldn't be? I'm talking to you about the child and you bother me by ransacking my pockets? I wish you'd think more of our daughter.
My God! Wasn't I thinking of her? Why do I need some of the money? To buy me a pretty dress or see a movie?
Tone down your voice. You'll wake the child up.
All I need is a little money to buy her something to eat. She hasn't eaten anything all day. That was why I was bothering you.
I'm sorry, Gloria.
It's alright, Mario. Now, may I have some of the money?
Money? I don't have any of it right now.
Today is payday, Mario.
Yes, but
But what? Where's your pay for this week?
I don't have it.
What? I waited for you the whole day and you tell me...
That I have nothing? Nothing? What do you want me to do? Steal?
I'm not asking you to do a thing like that. All I want to know is what you did with your pay.
Nothing's left of it.
Nothing? What happened?
Oh, I had a few drinks with my friends. Before I knew it, I spent every centavo.
Mario, do you think you can make a fool of me? Haven't I seen you drunk before? Crawling home like a wounded snake or reeking of alcohol like hospital? You don't smell or look drunk.
Alright, so I didn't go drinking.
But your pay, what happened to it?
It's better if you don't know, Gloria.
Look, Mario, I'm your wife. I have the right to half of everything you get. If I can't have my share, I have the right to know at least where it went.
Gloria, you'll feel better if you don't know.
I must know.
Alright, I spent it all on another woman.
Another woman? I don't believe it. I know you wouldn't do such a thing.
I didn't know you had so much faith in me.
No, Mario. What I mean is you. You wouldn't spend all your money when you know your daughter may need some of it. You love her too much to do that. What's wrong, Mario?
Nothing, Gloria, nothing.
I know something is wrong. Tell me, what is it? Tell me.
Gloria, I've lost my job.
Oh no!
It's true, Gloria.
What about your pay for the whole week?
I lost my job a week ago.
And you never even told me?
I thought I could get another without making you worry.
Do you think you can get another in 5 months? It took you that long to get the last one.
It won't take me as long to get another.
But how did you lose it?
What's the use of talking about it? That won't bring it back.
Mario,
Yes.
have your sinful fingers burst your trouble again?
Now, Gloria, don't try to accuse me as they did.
What they did accuse you of?
What you were meant to say. Pilfering, they call it.
What else would you call it? What according to them? Did you steal?
It was nothing much. Nothing at all.
What was it?
It was an apple.
An apple? You mean...
An apple! Don't you know what an apple is?
You mean you took one apple?
Yes! And they kicked me out for it. For taking one single apple. Not a dozen, not a crate.
That's what you get for not something to think. Before you do something.
Could I have guessed they would do that for one apple when there were millions of them? We were hauling them to the warehouse. I saw one roll out of a broken crate. It was that big. It looked so delicious. And I suddenly found myself putting it in my lunch bag.
That's the trouble with you. When you think of your own stomach, you think of nothing else.
I was not thinking of myself.
Whom were you thinking of? Me? Did I ever ask you to bring home apples? I'm not crazy as that.
I was thinking of our child.
Tita, why? Did she ever ask for apples?
Yes, she did. Do you remember that day I took her out for a walk? On our way home, we passed a grocery store that sold delicious apples at 70 centavos each. She wanted me to buy her one, but I did not have any 70 centavos. What I did was buy her one of those small green apples. They sell on the sidewalk, but she just threw it away, saying it was not a real apple. Then she cried. So, when I saw that apple roll out of the broken crate. I thought that Tita would love to have it.
You should have tried to bring home pandesal or rice or milk, and not those delicious apples. We're not rich. We can live without apples.
Why? Did God create apples to bear fruit for the rich alone? Didn't He create it for everyone? That's why I tried to bring the apple home for Tita. When we brought her into this world, we sort of promised to give her everything that she has right in life.
No! For a measly apple, you lost your job you needed so much.
I wouldn't mind losing 1,000 jobs for an apple for my daughter.
Where's this apple you priced so much? Were you able to give it to Tita?
No. I took it.
See? You're trying to filch an apple, and you even lost that apple for which you lost a job? Filching an apple? That's too small a reason to kick a poor man out of work. You should ask them to give you a second chance, Mario.
They won't do that.
Why not?
Can't you see? They've been waiting for me to make a slip like that. They wanted to throw me out for any reason. So they can bring their own man in.
You should complain.
What if I did? What would they do? They would dig up my police records.
But Mario, that was so long ago. Why would they try to dig that thing up?
They would do anything to keep me out. But don't worry. I'll find a job soon. It isn't really that hard to find a job nowadays. You know, I have been job hunting for a week now. And I think I have found a good job.
There you go, lying again.
Believe me, I'm not lying this time.
You're always lying. I can tell when you're telling me the truth or not.
In fact, I'll see someone tonight. Who knows of a company that needs a night watchman?
Aren't you trying to make me feel better, Mario?
No, Gloria.
Honest?
Honest.
I knew God wouldn't let us down. He never lets anybody down. I'll pray tonight and ask Him to let you have the job. But Mario, would it mean you'd have to stay out all night?
That would be alright. I can always sleep during the day.
What I mean is, it will be different when you are by my side at night. But oh, I think I'll get used to it. Why don't you go and see this friend of yours right now? Anyway, you don't have anything to do tonight. Do you think it's wise to see him as early as you can?
Yes, I think I'll do that.
Here, Mario. Put this on and go. I'll stay up and wait for you.
No, Gloria. You must not wait for me. I may be back quite late.
Alright, but I doubt if I can slip and wink until your turn. Mother was wrong. You know, before we got married, she used to tell me,
Gloria, you'll commit the greatest mistake of your life if you marry that good-for-nothing loafer. You can't make him any straighter than you could a crooked wire with your bare hands.
I wish she were alive today. She would have seen how much you've changed.
How romantic.
Pablo!
You're not glad to see me, are you?
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Say, is that the right way to receive a friend who has come
We don't care for your visits.
You haven't changed a bit, Gloria. Not a bit.
Neither have you, I can see.
You're still the same woman who cursed me to hell because I happened to be Mario's friend long before you met him. Time has not made you any kinder to me. You still hate me, don't you?
Yes, and I wish you'd stay away from us for the rest of our lives.
Am I not staying away from you?
Then why are you here?
God! May I not even come to see you now and then? To see a life has been kind to you? How are you getting along?
We were doing well until you showed up.
Your daughter. She was only that high when I last saw her. How is she?
She's alright.
Oh, and I thought she had not been very well.
How did you know? Did you tell him?
I? No, how could I? I haven't seen him in a long time. Until now, of course.
What is she sick with?
We don't know.
Don't you think you should take her to a doctor? Here, I'll loan you a few pesos. It may help your daughter to get well.
We need it alright, but no, thank you.
Why don't you take it?
Paying you back will only mean seeing your face again.
Well, if you hate my face so much, you don't have to pay me back. Take it as a gift.
The more reason I should refuse it.
Alright. If that's how you want it.
Mario has stopped depending on you since the day I took him away from her clutches.
Haven't you realized by now that it was a terrible mistake? You're taking him away from my clutches.
I have no regrets.
How about Mario? Has he no regrets either?
He has none.
How can you be so sure? When he and I were pals, we could go to first-class air-conditioned movie houses every other day. I'll bet all the money I have here now that he has not been to one ever since you liberated him from me. And that was almost 4 years ago.
One cannot expect too much from honest money. And we don't.
What is honest money? Does it look better than this honest money? Does it buy more? Or honesty? What is it? Dressing like that? Or staying in the dungeon you call house? Is that what you beautifully call honesty?
Pablo!
See what happened to your daughter? That is what honesty has done to her. And how can honesty help her now? She's not sick. She needs no medicine. You know that. And you know very well what she needs. Food. Good food. She's undernourished, isn't she?
Pablo!
I know you have come to lead him back to your dishonest ways. But you can't. He won't listen to you now. We have gone this far, and we can go on living without your help.
Living? You call this living? This, Gloria, is dying. Dying slowly. Minute by minute.
Pablo, stop it! You shouldn't have come.
I got tired of waiting for you.
So you have been seeing each other? I was afraid so.
He came to the house yesterday.
Pablo, don't!
He said he would be back this noon, but he didn't show up. I came because I was afraid his conscience was bothering him.
Pablo! I told you she should not know.
It's alright, Mario. You'd better tell her everything. She's bound to know later. Tell her what you told me. That you no longer believe in the way that she wanted you to live. Tell her.
Mario, is this what you meant by another job? Oh, Mario, you promised me you were true with him. You said you'd go straight and never go back to that kind of life.
Gloria, you must try to understand. I tried long and hard to lift us out of this.
You're to blame for this, you son of the devil. You've come to him when your nose down.
He came to
when
me
you
first.
know he'll cling to anything and do anything, even return to the life he hates. Get out of our sight! Get out!
Alright, I leave. Just as soon as Mario's ready to go.
He's not going with you.
Is that so? Why don't you ask him?
I said he's not going.
Go on. Ask him.
You're not going with him, are you, Mario? Tell the group you're not going with him anywhere. Tell him to leave us and never come back. Tell him to go, please. Mario, please.
Gloria,
Mario, I know he has talked to you and tried to poison your mind again. But don't go with him. This is still the better way of life if things hasn't been turning around well. You must know that God isn't letting us down. He's only trying us.
Gloria,
You're going. I can see that you want to go with him. Oh, you left me here again wondering whether you'll be shot in the head or sent to jail.
Don't worry, Gloria. He's safe with me. He won't go anywhere near jail. I've got connections.
You hate this beast. You get out, get out.
you stay there, Pablo. I'll be with you in a minute. Gloria, I'm going with him.
Don't, Mario, don't.
You can't make me stop now, Gloria. I have thought about this since last week.
No, Mario, no.
Gloria, you take good care of yourself and our child. I'll take good care of myself. Don't wait out for me. I'll be back home very late.